What's going on, guys? JayDYGO, and it's been a very long time since I've actually uploaded a YouTube video. My recent upload was actually my friend's 8.0 Fire King deck profile. Dude is just cracked at the game, so please check it out. But to go onto my profile, I managed to go 5.0 on the Phantom Nightmare sneak peek at the deck box this past weekend, and I chose a different deck. I know a lot of people are on Fire King, Snake Eye, Sinful Fire King, whatever it's called, but I decided to go with pure Snake Eye. My friend Jordan put me on this list a while ago, and we were practicing with it. This deck is just crazy. There was just so much gas, so much recursion. I was able to break through boards, I was able to build crazy boards. I actually lost 3 of my 5 dice rolls, so I went second 3 times. Broke and cleared every board, OTK'd. This deck is just nuts. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the profile. Guys, before we start the profile, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I know it's been a while, but we're going to try to hop back into this grind. And yeah, hopefully we can do some more with YouTube this year. Jumping into the profile now, we are playing 3 Snake Eye Ash, of course. This card just enables everything in this deck. On summon, it gets you a level 1 fire, except itself, so you can just add Jet Synchron, popular of course. And its second effect on field is great. You send itself into the face-up card you control, the special Snake Eye from your hand or your deck. So it's really nice in case you open up Flame Birch, which you don't normally want, but it's a saving grace at that point. Of course, next is the broken card. This card is just nutty. Snake Eye Poplar. If you guys haven't been keeping up with this card, if it's added except by drawing, you can just special summon it, and then on summon it adds you a Snake Eye card. Busted, by the way, so you can just add original Sinful Spoil. Super nutty. You can add Dramatic and just follow up for the next turn if you don't have to open up Diabell Star and just keep playing. But its effect on field is great too, because once it leaves the field and goes to the graveyard, or honestly once it goes to the graveyard, you can just target a fire in your graveyard and put it in your spell and trap zone. So it just has another utility spot for Snake Eye Ash effects where you can send out another face-up card and just get more effects out of this deck. You'd only play 2 though. 3 is a little cloggy because you don't want to see it, you want to add it. But if you do have to normal it, it's not too bad as long as you don't get interrupted. But yeah, for the last 2 Snake Eye level 1s, we are playing 1 Oak and 1 Birch. Oak is just crazy good. Utilizing the combo correctly, you go Ash to bring out Oak. Oak then revives Ash, then Oak and something else brings out Flame Birch, and you just play from there. Birch is really crazy because it's a quick effect, so on your opponent's turn only, it has the same effects where it tags out, sending itself and another face-up card. But you can do some fun stuff like, imperm somebody, they don't respond, chain Birch, Birch brings out something else, and you just kind of keep playing on their turn like that. That way you can set up a wall, or you can just set up different fields, or, if they got rid of Flame Birch and you have the other one in deck still, you spring it out and continue your play. And then the last level 1 fire is going to be Jet Synchron. I am playing a small Synchro build in this, so I'm playing Baron, Savage, and Formula Synchron. You don't technically go into that line first unless, your hand's just crazy good, but it's nice for the follow-up, the crackback, they're not expecting negates and stuff like that. But no, Jet Synchron is super nice. I sided out too, so that way if they're able to rip the extra deck, they're going to go for the Synchros. Jet's just already out, so it doesn't matter. And then for the last Snake Eyes monster, of course, we're playing 2 Snake Eyes Flame Burst Dragon. This card is probably one of my favorite cards ever now. Card is just crazy. On field, it has the effect of targeting a monster in either graveyard or either field, and then putting it in the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. And then on your opponent's turn, you can target a monster that's treated as a continuous spell, and then revive it. So in the combo you normally do, you play through and you make IP Masquerena, link this off, and then you just use that to revive IP Masquerena, so you IP on your opponent's turn. It's just crazy. So also, Flame Burst Dragon, when it hits the graveyard from hand or field, you get to revive 2 level 1 fires, non-targeting, but you have to have 2 level 1 fires, or you don't get the effect. So if you have 3, they need you crow 1, you're clear, you can just bring them back and just kind of keep playing. But yeah, this card is just crazy, that is it for the Snake Eyes, and of course Jet Synchron, honorary Snake Eyes at this point. And then the last one, of course, we're playing 3 Diabell Star. This card just enables everything. You just pitch a card from field or hand, set, and then with Dramatic Chase now, if you just don't open the Diabell Star, you can just activate that, get Witch later, and just set and negate. So it's just nuts. So that's it for the main deck monsters there. We're gonna move to the spells now. Moving on to the spells, we of course are playing 3 Wanted. Just gets you Diabell Star, opens up the engine for you. This card is just good. Also, it's a draw card, which is great, so you just put back original Sinful Spoil, draw a card. It's pretty nice. Next, we are playing 2 Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. This card helps you play through Nibiru. You activate this, you grab it off Poplar, you just spell and trap a Flamebirch Dragon. They nib you after you summon, and then you just go, okay, Temple effect, summon the Flamebirch Dragon. You just kind of keep playing from there. Of course, it does kind of hurt if you already use the IP and everything, but you'll just be able to rebuild the board and just push through and build a wall. Alright, and then we of course are playing a Ritual Sinful Spoil, Snake Eye, cards just nuts, you just spit a level 1 fire. Graveyard effect, people completely forget. You can just put back Snake Eye, then just add a level 1 fire. It's just crazy, you know, like you just add Kirakara. This card actually won me a game, because I didn't expect it to come up. Subversion Snake Eye, so what you do is you target a monster, opponent's monster, just put in the spell and trap, make it a continuous spell. Cleared the field for me, just pushed for game, and then Flamebirch could just steal it afterwards. So that was pretty neat. And then the last new card for spells, we played Dramatic Snake Eye Chase. This card is actually what won me a game round 5, because we opened very suboptimally, and all I could do was just activate this, and then end phase spit out Diabell Star, and then the Sinful Spoil's Betrayal, Severa. It's a negate. This stops your opponents from responding from like the original Sinful Spoils. If you get it next turn, it's just, you know, you send Diabell Star, negate a card on their side, and then you just bring back Diabell Star. It was just crazy. This card's just good. I'll only play one of this though, because I don't want to open multiple of that. I want to be able to like add it off if I would just open everything else and just, you know, put a negate up later. That is it for the Sinful Spoils engine there, and Snake Eye cards, I guess. Moving on to hand traps, we are playing a pretty big hand trap lineup. We are playing 3 Ash, just crazy good. Ash is Ash, you know, what else are you gonna do? Branded Chimera's coming back, so I want to make sure this is in there too. 3 Nibiru, I've been thinking about taking this out of the main, but it just came up like crazy Sunday, and I think it's gonna have to stay in. You know, like they play through everything, they're about to push you for game, nib. Not a lot of decks are like planning on the gates. I guess if they get like Arvada out, sure, but most of the time if they're pushing for game, they're not gonna have Arvada out, so I'm fine with that. This card is just killer this format. Droll and Lockbird, turn skip. Hurts my deck a lot, hurts a lot of decks a lot, so Droll and Lockbird is definitely gonna be in the main. Especially if you're playing the mirror, they go Bonfire. This on res, Droll, they can't do anything else after that, so they better open Called by a cross out. And then the last technical hand trap, I guess, monster-wise, is the Kirakara. You can search it, crazy. It applies a lot of pressure on your opponent, so they have to kill you now, or they just die next turn. When I kept going second, I was able to break the board, but I couldn't kill them all the way. All I did was just, you know, set up the board afterwards, let them do anything, and then use Flamebirch and IP, bring back Ash, Oak, whatever, and then Ash would add this, and if they couldn't kill me on the crackback, it was over. Yeah, I would just take their board apart. And then the last one there, we are playing 3 Infinite Impermanence. I know it feels like a lot of hand traps, but I honestly didn't brick except like 1 game. So, Imperm is just nuts. So like I was talking about earlier, Birch in this was crazy, because you can just go, you know, negate, chain Birch, get a free monster out for, you know, be done. Yeah, that's it for the hand traps, and then we are having some more spells, just some power spells to make the deck even better. We luckily were able to trade some cards off for these. 3 Bonfire. Yeah, this card is just nuts. I actually, funny story, at Locals, Andrew actually borrowed 1 of these, so I only played 2, but I would have played 3. I didn't see Bonfire all day, so Bonfire never even came up. But if you guys don't want to shell out for this card, I totally understand. 1 for 1, Where Art Thou? That will do the job. Don't even worry about it. Honestly, I didn't even see it, so you guys have everything else. Don't even worry about Bonfire. It's just a nice thing to have, like, on top of things. Again, big shout out to Andrew. Put me on this. We are on 2 Triple Tactics talent this format. Card is just crazy. It opened up everything for me. Like, they would just do so much in my turn that being able to hand rip or just steal a monster just really sealed the deal. And because Fire King's rampant, everything's gonna happen. You're gonna get this to go live all the time. Thrust came up every single game I played, if I saw it, of course. Yeah, this card is just nuts. I was able to add talents, make sure they couldn't do anything, add Bonfire, get my plays going. Yeah, it was just crazy. And then for the last spell to round things off, we have Called by the Grave. Card is just crazy. It's a 42 card list. I don't technically need to play these 2, but 42 just feels fine to me. This came up a lot. Of course, Called by is just Called by. Destroyed my round 4, so it was great. Alright, that's it for the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. Alright guys, moving on to the extra deck, we of course are playing one Link Karibo. Card's just crazy good. Easy level 1 Link, and then of course if you have a level 1 on field you can distribute it, get this on field, and just have battle protection. Next we are playing IP Masquerena. Card is just crazy. Makes you Apo, SP. It's just so good. And the fact that Flameburst can just put it in a spell and trap and revive it is crazy. Next we are playing 2 SP Little Knight. Thank you Trey in the deck box for getting your hands on these and making a solid deal. Traded a lot of crazy cards just for the SP Little Knight. Love this card. But yeah, card's crazy. Actually, I think I made it once all weekend, so yeah, there's that. Hida is just crazy this format. A lot of mirror matches, so free fires for everybody. Next, I am playing, of course, Sunlight Wolf. Card's just crazy good. Recursion, add back Flameburst, add back any of your level 1s, Ash. Deck's just crazy. Just the fire support is just nuts this year. This is probably the most cracked fire card ever printed, I think. Promethean Princess is what helped enable the whole deck for me. Being able to revive Flameburst, get the whole build up. Card's a custom card. It's seriously, someone just loves fires too much and we're like, let's just spit out the most crazy fire card ever printed. Yeah, card has won me so much. The OTKs with this deck and this card just is nuts. This card I was testing, I thought it was good. I was testing it, came up. Heat Leo, I didn't want to destroy anything and trigger something, so I wanted to spin back cards for back row. Was really nice, came up I think against Dinos. They had something set, and I was afraid to push and destroy something and trigger, so I just Heat Leo'd it back and, you know, avoided all of that. So that was good. Of course, we were playing Raging Phoenix. Card was crazy. Just made Zelantis OTK, you know what are they gonna do? Amblo Whale, of course, is what you end up with when you do the normal line. So you go for Princess, you revive Flameburst, you have another body, make Amblo Whale. So that was really nice. Amblo Whale can just be popped and then just keep recurring. And then they destroy something on your field, cool, Amblo Whale pops again. Yeah. Next we are playing Zelantis, of course. This is the OTK enabler. Big shout out Lucas Sacco. I know you have more subs than me, whatever. But card's nuts. Appreciate you showing the OTK line. Did it like 4 times to people, and it was just crazy. And then the last Link monster is Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Negates. Free negates, why not? Easy to make, spit on your opponent's turn. Yeah. And then for the last parts of the extra deck, this is the Synchro package. We are on 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Borreload Savage, and 1 Formula Synchron. If they are spitting Formula Synchron on you out in this deck, it's pretty much over. That means they had enough recursion or enough gas to just spit this out and get a draw in Synchro. It felt like a BM, honestly, because I would be able to make this, then make this. So they'd do something, I had to get the negate first, do this, spit out, get another negate. But yeah, I had so much hand advantage off of this card also, it was just nuts. Yeah, that is it for the extra deck there. I can show you the side I did too. So my side deck was actually pretty perfect for the locals we had. I just kind of threw everything in there for Fire King matchups and just, you know, decks I was worried about, like Trap Tricks. Like Trap Tricks could just be coming out of nowhere and I didn't want to just give them traps. But my side deck for Sunday was 3 DD Crow. Reasoning for this was to snipe Promethean Princess out of the grave, any other graveyard stuff, so like Kieran Revival or whatever Kieran was going to just try to bring back was good. Get Barong out of there was nice. Other than that, I was also on 3 Effect Veiler. This is what I was talking about. I was afraid of Trap Tricks, like just coming out of nowhere, so I wanted to stop Sarah as much as I could, or any other like monster that was unaffected by traps, and I don't want to waste Imperms. This was nice. Yeah, Veiler felt really good Sunday. And then I'm having 2 extra copies of Thrust for Thrust targets, so that was D-Barrier, Call Sword Soul, sorry Sam, Magic Deflector, by the way, was nuts. I just chained this on Rented Chimera, it was lights out. Evenly Matched, had the one of, I wanted to play 2, I just couldn't find room in the side. But Evenly Matched didn't even come up, so I just kept breaking boards. Let's see, Dark Ruler no more, just in case I couldn't get into like Evenly Matched or D-Barrier or my turn or something like that, I was just gonna have follow-up and just break their board. Didn't side it at all, didn't feel like I needed it, and I felt like my deck had enough gas. And of course, we are on 3 Cosmic Cyclone. This card was just good. My friend Andrew put me on it, of course. I know it's good against Fire Kings, get rid of Island. But yeah, it was just super nice. Didn't really have to use it, honestly. No one had like crazy back row. I didn't play against Lab or anything, so I wasn't too worried. That was a little bit of rambling there on my end. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you guys want to see combos, let me know. We can make an updated like combo list, combo tutorial. But yeah, this deck was super fun. Big shout outs to my friends of the team, By Nature, Colby, Andrew, Trey, for always testing with me. Big shout outs to Jordan for telling me to play Pure Snake Eye, because I was very skeptical about the list. And we've just been talking about it. This card, like, where's Poplar? This card's broken. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid good. Love it. And then Promethean Princess, seriously. Like, why was this printed? This card is just crazy, crazy good. It's a custom card, honestly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this profile. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys more often on the channel. Bye.